Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Tess Holliday has recently gone on a diet. Yes, despite saying previously that the word healthy is not allowed in her house, she's decided to change her eating habits for what reason? Health. Today, we're going to be learning a little bit more about this new diet, as well as taking a look at some bonus clips that are very ironic. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. The caption at the top reads, anti-inflammatory breakfast. All right, so she must be all inflamed.
Diet is never a word I thought I would use when it came to my food.
Greek yogurt with blueberries, strawberries, grain-free granola with flax seeds, almond, and pumpkin seeds, chia seeds on top. Wow, that's real nice, Tess Holliday. Diet culture got to you too, didn't they? Thought I knew you, man. You've changed.
However, I've been eating an anti-inflammatory diet for the last couple months.
Obesity will put your body in a state of constant inflammation, so an anti-inflammatory diet could be a weight loss diet.
And I can tell a vast improvement in my body and overall my physical health.
Is she saying all this because her fans would be angry if she went on a diet to lose weight? Does this come with unintentional weight loss?
And I wanted to share a little bit about what my breakfast looks like. It doesn't have to be scary. It can be delicious and fulfilling, no matter your size.
All right, so she had a very healthy breakfast there, and she had to tell everybody that it was for the purpose of anti-inflammation. God forbid you lose a pound, otherwise the body-positive police will come knocking at your door. Now, in this clip, she's going to talk about how some people are on a weight loss journey, and that's okay. A stark contrast to things that she used to say.
Excuse the sound of sizzling sausage in the background, but I have to tell you something that is truly going to change your brain.
It's going to change my brain? Is that like changing my mind, but way more effective and also more annoying? Also, I can't get over the sound of sizzling sausage in the background.
We are well into January, and that means we are seeing people that are losing weight, doing weight loss things, moving their bodies, eating differently, and I want to tell you that none of that has anything to do with you.
Oh, so now that you've decided to go on a diet, you're telling all your fellow body-positive people, leave people alone if they want to go on a diet. Oh, how your tune has changed.
If that's something that you want to do, then I think it's wonderful. If it's something that you're not able to do, it's okay too. There's been so many plus size and fat creators losing weight and changing their bodies.
Yeah, and we used to hate that and call them bastards.
And I know people are mad, but at the end of the day, people need to do what they feel is best with their bodies, and nobody owes anybody anything.
Yeah, now that you've decided to lose weight, I mean, go on an anti-inflammatory diet, now you think that everybody needs to stop judging everybody for going on a diet.
And I know how it can feel like a slap in the face and you feel so betrayed. But guess what? The only person in charge of your happiness is you.
Just when you think you know a person and the content of their heart as well as their character, they decide to do something completely outrageous and utterly unforgivable. Like lose weight or go on a diet for their health. Dude, what is the inflammation that we're trying to get rid of? Obesity. You can tell me, Tess Holliday, we're friends. You don't know it, but we're besties.
And to be honest, that is a beautiful, liberating thing. Let me check the sausage though. Okay, so I'm done with breakfast. This is my breakfast. It's like Greek yogurt.
That's the most fat-phobic breakfast I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Get it out of here, Tess Holliday.
Chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin, blueberries, blackberries, all the good stuff.
Diet culture has a firm grip on you, madam. Oh my god. Chia seeds, flax seeds, blueberries, strawberries, Greek yogurt. What the hell are we doing, Tess Holliday? Oh, my queen, you have fallen.
Eggs, hash browns, tomatoes,
Okay, there's hash browns in there. All right, now we're up to our old tricks again. Oh my god, you guys, these hash browns are so good.
Anti-inflammatory things for me. So,
For me, she said at the end there.
Anti-inflammatory things for me. So,
For me.
We're using Bowie's plates and bowls. I don't want to, whatever. And here's Bowie.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Look at that shirt she's got on. Oh man, I want that shirt. That's a Dr. Phil shirt. That's great. I'm a huge Dr. Phil fan. I love Dr. Phil. I love how he gaslights people. Yeah, Dr. Phil, this schizophrenia has really been getting to me lately. I'm hearing a lot of voices. I'm having a hard time fitting in with and contributing to society because of all my mental illnesses. What you need to do is get off all the drugs and get yourself a job, you lazy idiot. The drugs? You mean my medications that they give me for my schizophrenia so the psychosis goes away? I don't know if I should go off of those. And also, I can't really hold down a job, you know, due to the voices and everything. Man, just one excuse after another with this one. Can you believe this guy, studio audience and people at home? Oh my God, what a loser. That's basically every episode of Dr. Phil. You go there with like some serious issues. You're like, man, I got all these mental problems. He's like, what? Sounds like you're just a lazy moron who needs to get a job. Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Don't know how we got a doctorate. What the hell we doing in here? That didn't work with this song.
Symbols. I don't want to, whatever. And here's Bowie's. This is his breakfast: hash browns, boiled eggs, sausage, black.
Hash browns, boiled eggs, sausage, strawberries, and blackberries. All right, that actually looks pretty good. There's not a crazy amount of hash browns there, so that totally works. There's a focus on protein. So are you doing a lower carb diet now?
Boiled eggs, sausage, blackberries, strawberries. You know how to feed your body best. Nobody else. Listen to your body. Do what feels good for your body.
For my body?
Honor that. Don't pay attention to everybody else and the background noise.
Okay, so don't judge people who want to go on an anti-inflammatory diet like me, is what you're saying, right?
And just remember that everybody else is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. And it's a lot easier to judge people than it is just to heal yourself.
Remember all of these words because we're going to watch a couple of clips in a moment that are very ironic.
Sending you love.
Alright, so Tess Holliday went on an anti-inflammatory diet, and now she's making a video telling everybody, hey, don't judge people when they have to go on a special diet. You don't know what people need for their bodies. Because I had to go on a special diet. Now we're going to take a look at a couple of things that Tess Holliday said before she went on this anti-inflammatory diet. She's going to be responding to this comment that says, it's so obvious that you're not really happy in this body. Only you have the power to change your body and lifestyle.
You're right. I am not happy. I am absolutely thrilled. Eat it up, bitch. I look great.
Okay, so in response to somebody saying only you have the power to change your body and lifestyle, she's like, no, I'm never gonna do that, bitch. It's a little ironic, given that we just saw a clip of her talking about her new diet and how it's for health. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna take a look at another clip that's even more ironic. The level of irony is just gonna keep going up more and more with each of these clips.
I am in the middle of cooking breakfast and I wanted to share something that happened to me last night because hopefully it can help some of y'all. Also, every time I wear my hair like this, I feel like a Cocker Spaniel. So, someone that cares about me a great deal came over to see me last night. And
came over to see you last night, all right.
When they came over, I wasn't feeling well. I was having like low blood sugar, all the things that you don't want.
And all the stuff, all the other things too. Okay, that's very vague. What other things?
Lord, I need to buy more sour cream. Also, if y'all don't eat the chive and onion, I don't know what you're doing. So anyway.
I don't know what I'm doing either.
Very innocently, they said to me, well, have you eaten? And I said, yeah, I had some pizza earlier. And they said, you need to eat something like a bit more healthy.
I should eat something healthy. Ah, you might have a point there. By the way, what's that on your shirt? Yeah, I just think that pizza maybe isn't the healthiest meal to eat. You know, wait, what? What is that on my shirt? I don't know. Why don't I just go ahead and slowly look down at it? Don't you ever try to lecture me about health.
Now, there are a few words that I don't allow when somebody comes into my house and healthy is one of them.
See, I told you that it was very ironic. Health is not a word that is allowed in her house. Until today, when she's going on an anti-inflammatory diet for her health. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Mostly because I want my children to be raised to trust their bodies and to know what is best for their bodies.
What if you're inflamed and you need to go on a special diet to take care of that? And what if the inflammation that you're referring to is just obesity?
So when this person said this to me, I want to share with y'all what I said to them.
Okay, what did you say in response to somebody telling you to eat healthy?
Your body does not know the difference between a chicken Caesar salad or this.
What? Your body doesn't know the difference between a chicken Caesar salad or a bagel with cream cheese and bacon on it. Yeah, it does. Different kinds of food affect your body differently, so I would say that it does know the difference. That's some of the dumbest nonsense that I've ever heard, honestly. Your body doesn't know the difference between coffee and antifreeze. These are freely interchangeable. You can drink either one. For legal reasons, I have to tell you that that's a joke. Don't drink antifreeze. And don't blame it on me if you did. I was just living my life. This guy made a joke about drinking antifreeze. Here I am drinking antifreeze. I'm suing the hell out of that idiot. No!
Your body
Is a wonderland.
doesn't know the difference. Your body's only job is to break down the protein, fats, and carbs.
That's my body's only job. Dude, my body has a lot more jobs than just breaking down food. It does a lot more for me than just eat. It's very interesting that you phrase it that way.
That you put in your body. And that's all you need for a balanced meal. Protein, fats, and carbs.
What about vegetables or fruit? We don't need micros. All we need is the macros, homie.
So trust
Well, if I want your results, I'll take your dietary advice.
yourself to feed your body.
Trust yourself to feed your body, huh? Why are you going on an anti-inflammatory diet now? You don't trust yourself to feed your body anymore? What happened to this Tess Holliday that we all know and love? Love is a strong word.
It's your body. If you want what you want, then eat it. And this is no shade to my friend last night. It's just a simple reminder that small words like that some of us just throw around flippantly can really be hurtful, especially to those recovering from eating disorders. And during this time of year, it's even harder.
Oh yeah, she was still leaning into the I have an ED thing at this point. I don't know if she's still doing that. Okay, so the word health is not allowed in Tess Holliday's house, and her body knows what it needs, okay? Which is why she currently is on an anti-inflammatory diet. I told you these were going to be ironic. Next. Tess Holliday, you can be fat if you like, but if it gets so bad that it affects your health, you should change something.
I took your suggestion. And I changed my nails. Look at these Halloween nails.
And my diet. I also changed my diet for my health, just like you said in the comment.
So cute.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Look at my nails. Live, laugh, love. Love, laugh, live. Oh my god, I can't believe it. That's my Tess Holliday impression. She's got one of those voices, dude. Live, laugh, love. Love, laugh, live. There's this video on Instagram of this dude with red hair and this big old red beard, and he's this big old burly dude, and he just keeps going around and reading the signs in his house that say like, live, laugh, love, or cherish this mess, or whatever, and then going, It's really hilarious. So that was very ironic. Let's see if it can get even more ironic. Next.
I have coffee, but I really like soup for lunch. I have bone broth for lunch a lot.
You know, what I find most mental about this is that we've known for years that she is okay with glorifying her eating disorder. And I'm not judging because I have an eating disorder.
Right.
Bone broth is not a suitable meal.
I'm going to have to go out on a limb here and agree with Tess Holliday and say that bone broth is not a meal.
And then to end your day with just eating vegetables? But yet people continue to give her airtime.
I would not recommend her diet at all.
To give her a platform, to take her advice. Because everyone is too afraid to be fat. I was at a big fancy Hollywood event years ago, and Gwyneth Paltrow was there, or as she had everyone refer to her as GP. And
GP was in the building and you got to see her? And her entourage? She forces everyone around her to call her GP. So apparently GP is constantly surrounded by an entourage of people that will do whatever the hell she says. That's hilarious. She like literally walks around with a crew, dude. She's got like hype men behind her all the time, like, yeah, bone broth. We're gonna have some bone broth. That's really weird. How much does it cost to pay a hype squad to follow you around and do what you say? I want to look important. I want to feel important. No, they probably do it for free because she was on TV.
I was at a table with Rachel Zoe, and I'm not going to get too deep into Rachel Zoe, but I have my own opinions.
Okay, let's not go too deep into Rachel Zoe. I think Rachel would appreciate that.
And it was a seated dinner, and we had a set course, a set meal. And she loudly had to let everyone know in this very tiny room with Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman was there? Oh, dude, this was a star-studded event.
Catherine O'Hara, you name it, they were there. That her and her table, which were a handful of her close friends, as she said, that they were going to have something different. Pizza, but not just any pizza, cauliflower crust pizza with no cheese.
Are we judging her for her cauliflower crust pizza? Maybe that's part of her anti-inflammatory diet, you hypocrite.
And I'm not shading anyone that likes cauliflower pizza. Go on, do your thing. But
why was there no cheese on it? So she had a cauliflower crust with tomato sauce on it. Why? In the past, she was judging GP and her crew for eating food that they thought was healthy. Now today, she's eating food for an anti-inflammatory purpose and then releasing videos telling people sometimes people have to go on a diet. You really shouldn't judge them for that. So this is extra ironic. The ironing is delicious.
Everyone just laughed like it was no big deal. And I'm not here to judge what people put in their bodies.
It sounds like you are. You just said everybody laughed like it was no big deal. So you think it is a big deal, and you're judging her for what she put in her body.
Especially as someone that has a restrictive eating disorder.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you really definitely, yes, you do. Yes, you do have that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I get mocked all the time because I'm fat, so...
You get mocked for being overweight and then telling people that you have a restrictive ED, more than likely, because the first criteria is weight loss. Even atypical restrictive EDs have a lot of weight loss.
So how dare I talk about not feeding my body, right?
My body.
The shit isn't normal, and it's affecting a whole other generation of young folks who think that eating like GP is appropriate, is okay. And I'm not saying that I have a...
The cauliflower crust pizza that just had a sauce on it is pretty bad. I feel like that's lacking a lot of the food groups, but you shouldn't be judging her for eating it, just like you don't want people to judge you for eating your new healthier diet. I hope that nobody is emulating the idea of having bone broth for a meal at any point in time.
The answers, and I haven't figured out because I sure the hell don't. But with all the talk about Ozempic and all these other weight loss drugs, it's exhausting. It is okay to feed your body. Carbs are not the devil. Fat isn't bad. And I mean fat in your food and fat on your body. It's not bad. But hey, anything for $1, anything for the cost of people's mental health.
Alright, so that was interesting. So I'm wondering what sort of inflammation Tess Holliday is trying to get rid of by going on this special diet. Is it the obesity? I agree with Tess Holliday that bone broth is not a meal, but I disagree with her judging GP's meal of cauliflower crust pizza or whatever. It's very hypocritical because you released a video recently saying not to judge people for going on their special diet because you don't know what they need for their body. What do you think? Do you think that Tess Holliday is a huge hypocrite? Leave a comment below. Based on everything that we just watched, I would say that she is. By the way, I released a video yesterday about Kay's cooking. Please be sure to go back and watch that one. Here's a link. Happy Thursday, everyone. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.